as if on cue, because I thought there was no way that my cup could overfloweth anymore with these Green Bay tears. Aaron Rodgers, the octogenarian Aaron Rodgers, weighs in on refereeing. He weighs in on the refs. And if there's a conspiracy, man, of the Vikings getting a couple calls going their way that gave them the ball game on Sunday as the Vikings upset the Greasy, Grimy Green Bay Packers 28-22 at Lambeau Field. As if it is so rich and deliciously ironic that Aaron Rodgers, yes, a Green Bay Packer, is actually complaining that the refs are crooked. Like the refs, the calls didn't go the Packers' way, so obviously the game is rigged. Please. Now he's specifically talking about the Anthony Harris DPI on Robert Tonyan towards the end of the game that was initially called and then got picked up in a very high leverage situation. So this is what Rodgers did. So after the game, Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers reiterated a question from time to time rears its head. Does the league office use the real-time pipeline to instruct officials to drop or pick up flags? Quote, I know there's times where they probably won't admit it, but New York is looking at some of these plays and telling them whether or not it was pass interference or whatever the penalty is, Rodgers told reporters. Okay, so you're telling me that there's this amazingly grand conspiracy that the league, that Park Avenue, that the National Football League wants the 1-5 Vikings to get a call so they beat one of their flagship franchises. Okay, so you're telling me that if the league is actually rigged, that Roger Goodell and company would pick that the Packers lose, that the Packers actually lose, so that this entire national brand that is the Greasy, Grimy Green Bay Packers give them an L as opposed to eating a W, and also the golden boy Aaron Rodgers, just another blemish on his record, just because they want to fluff up the 1-5 Vikings. That's it. That's what you're telling me? My God. So you're telling me that the Packers beat accurately assessed penalties for a change. I was shocked when the game was going on. It's like, oh, they're actually calling DPI? They're actually calling holding? Packers are actually getting 9 penalties for 86 yards? Oh, it must be a grand conspiracy because the Vikings still got 7. So that must be it. So that must be, a questionable, very close situation where Anthony Harris was clearly not interfering with Tonyan. It's like, beep, bop, bop, a boop. Oh, New York's getting on the horn. Oh, you want us to screw over the Packers? The team that gets all the calls for every single game, every single year that Aaron Rodgers has been in power. In fact, going all the way back to Brett Favre. Yeah, that. I mean, the Packers and their fans are so used to the calls going their way that when they're actually called fair, they're like, we're getting screwed. We're getting screwed. I mean, my goodness. Like, I honestly can't believe it because, Aaron Rodgers, it wasn't because the Vikings defense stepped up and held you to 8 points in the final stanza. That certainly wasn't it, including 2 turnovers on downs and a punt. Yeah, that certainly wasn't it. It wasn't the fact that Dalvin Cook punched your defense in the mouth and you had no answer for him as the Vikings offensive line, much maligned offensive line, was able to get after it and provide some running lanes. That certainly wasn't it. Oh, it was the refs. It was the refs that made DJ Wanham strip sack you on the final play. And you couldn't get off the Hail Mary that I wasn't going to make him pay anyway. Yeah, that must have been it. Okay, so we reached that point in the season where Aaron Rodgers has these conspiracy theories that the league is out to get him. Are you kidding me? No. Like, after you walked into a bar, they completely changed the rules so that defenders have to levitate over quarterbacks. Like, are you kidding me? Like, you actually think that you have this chip on your shoulder, that everyone is against you, even though it is the league and the powers that be and the advertisers that want you to succeed. They're dragging your ass along like Weekend at Bernie's, even though you've been in steady decline for the past 3 years. Like, it is the media, it is the league that hyped you up through the first 4 games, even though you played garbage-ass defenses, yes, including the Vikings week 1. Self-burns, those are rare. I was like, oh, he's back. Oh, he's being a bad man. And then the Bucks, they just sat in coverage against you, not reinventing the wheel. Vikings did the same thing. They exposed you. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry that because you are in decline the way that you've been for the past 4 years, and then a defense actually had a good game plan against you and executed it. I'm sorry that you couldn't beat Josh friggin' Metellus at cornerback. I'm sorry that you couldn't do that, but just blame the league. Sure, blame the refs. It's like, oh, yeah, we got Roger Goodell on the horn. He says make Aaron Rodgers lose because that's what's best for the Shield. My God, please. Please. I hope the Vikings get to play the Packers again in the playoffs because I can't wait to shove it up his ass one more time. Let's go. Get out of here with all that nonsense. Please. Please. But your thoughts. Aaron Rodgers, conspiracy theories about the... Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Pull some of the Venmo. But until next time, Skull, production value.